So I'm Blinky
Blinky.
Bill
Yeah.
from Nairobi, Kenya.
Yeah.
I'm a producer, DJ. I'm many things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Lagum The Rapper.
Yeah.
It's in the name. I rap, but I also produce. I also sing.
Yeah.
And I love to make music.
Yeah.
I'm from Kampala, Uganda.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, cool. I want to hear some stuff.
Yeah, we'll definitely get into that.
Yeah.
Same. Cool. I feel like there's some questions we're asking each other. Right?
Okay, go for it. Go for it.
Blinky Bill. Blinky Bill was your nickname in high school.
Yeah.
Tell us about that Blinky Bill in high school. What type of kid were you?
In high school,
Yeah.
I was dumb. Dumb as.
What does that even mean?
I was like, like I've always had very high dreams,
Yeah.
and in high school I was such a dreamer, but also I didn't know so much. Like sometimes I look back at things right now, I'm just like, yo, I wish I could go back and tell that guy, do this thing like this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just really love music, and I formed a band called Just a Band with one of the guys who I was in high school with.
Yeah.
And it was very musical. It was like the start of my musical journey.
Who were the people in Just a Band?
Just a Band is a guy called Jim Choo Choo,
Okay.
who's a filmmaker. Mbithi Marcia, who's a filmmaker. Dan Mooley, and they're all musicians,
Yeah.
producers. And Dan Mooley, who's an animator.
Okay. Cool.
And me.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah. So it's my turn now.
Yeah.
Let's go. Chill band night or crazy night out at the club.
Crazy night out at the club.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me.
That's you.
Typical rapper vibes.
Yes, pop the bottles.
How has your experience as an artist influenced the type of producer you are?
Just repeat. I want to make sure.
How has your experience as an artist influenced the type of producer?
Oh yeah. I think that when I've experimented a lot over the course of my career, and sometimes you test things out. Like I like to do things that not everyone is doing, because it might seem I don't know, like sometimes the thing to do is everyone's doing Amapiano, let's do Amapiano, or let's everyone do Afrobeats. But that's never been the way I've looked at this. And so in a good way, it's always put me on the side.
Yeah.
But also like when I'm in the course of testing things, like, and then some things you see work, some things you didn't see, they don't work. And then you go back and refine the idea. So
and then try again.
it's really helped me to make some of the most eclectic music that's probably out of Nairobi. Yeah.
Nice, I like that.
Yeah.
I definitely need to hear more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have. If you could collaborate with any artist in the world, who would it be?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I thought about it myself. If I did to say so myself.
I'd absolutely love to collaborate with Kendrick.
Yeah.
I just think his mind is somewhere else.
He's insane.
Yeah, he's insane, and I mean, the way he looks at music, and I feel like he'd also lead me down a production path that I've probably never been down before.
Yeah.
And I love to try new things. So yeah, Kendrick. Definitely.
No, Kendrick is insane.
Yeah. He's crazy. What music did you grow up listening to?
Bruh.
Everything, probably.
I listen to everything except like there's some hard no's for me, which I won't talk about now because I'll be cooked.
90s techno.
90s tech. No, I don't like techno that much. Like techno, you need to be on some other things. I like drum and bass.
Okay.
I like hip hop, pop, African music. Like there's a very like when there's a song that they've just sampled right now. I banabambo, I like that kind of like the original versions of those songs. A lot of Kenyan music, but I don't know if it's the same here. But because I think it would be the same, maybe except Tanzania. But smaller countries, we tend to listen to a lot more music from other places. This is my observation over the years. Like someone from Nigeria would probably mostly know Nigerian music.
Right.
But someone from Kenya will know South African music, will know Ugandan music, will know Tanzanian music, will know American. Like it's just so, and the radios play a mix of all of these things. So I've listened to a lot of jazz, rock, pop, hip hop, funk, all of them.
We'll just say you listen. You're pretty eclectic in terms
Yes.
of
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
What do you listen to?
I'm the same, I guess, except 90s techno. But pretty much everything else. I mean, drum and bass not so much. But my favorites: hip hop, R&B.
Yeah.
Yes, pop music, Afrobeat.
Yeah.
I'm a piano not so much.
Yeah. I like the thing I like about Amapiano is how I can't say I always like all of it, but when it hits me, it really hits me.
Really hits.
And it's one of the few music forms in a long time in Africa that's connected so many different countries.
It's true.
So it's like, and that we have to give props to.
Yeah, definitely. But you're right about that. When an Amapiano song hits,
Yeah.
really
When it slaps,
you can
it
feel it
slaps
in
so
your
hard.
soul. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, definitely. And I think house, like South African house music.
Yeah.
I like that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like house music too. Was it me asking you or you? What has been your favorite song to produce?
My favorite song to produce. I think it was a song I released last year called Feature.
Yeah.
It was just a lot of fun creating the different elements to the song. It had a lot of guitars.
Yeah.
The beats were fun to make.
Yeah.
And playing around with the vocals, and the feature was also fun.
Who was the feature?
It was a girl from Zambia.
Oh.
Yeah, so and she's really good.
Oh.
She's called Mukuka.
Oh.
And her voice was really interesting to work with as well.
Oh.
So yeah, that was my favorite. And at least in recent memory.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite as well?
All the music on my new project that comes out in October.
Yeah, you were just telling me about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where has been your favorite stage to have ever performed?
Bruh, that's a hard one because I love playing in Nairobi because I'm from there. I don't have to explain too much, and it's like that's my first base. But one of my favorite stages to play was a small club in New York, and someone actually just posted pictures from it yesterday. It was in 2018. I was performing, and one of my heroes is Q-Tip. So as I was playing, Q-Tip was in the audience. I didn't know this. And he comes and stops my set and he's just like, yo, start that song again. I was like, what? And when I leave the stage, we start talking. And then Dave Chappelle was also in the audience.
What?
I was just like, I was like a super small, it was a small club. It wasn't like a big venue, but these are some of the people that have really inspired me over the years. So
To have them in the audience, that's
to have them
crazy.
in the audience, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
I think for me, my favorite stage, I mean, it wasn't a regular stage,
Yeah.
but opening for Wizkid was really dope.
Where was that, here?
Yeah, here in 2019.
Yeah.
That was a really dope experience. And then Blankets and Wine in 2017, 2018.
Mm.
Just both experiences because of situation, but also how the crowd reacted to me and stuff. It just felt like a special experience.
It's always really cool, and particularly at home when they're vibing with you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes. It's my turn. What do you find the hardest part about being an artist and producer in today's urban scene?
I mean, balancing both.
Yeah.
Not only do I produce my own music, but I produce for other people.
Yeah.
And finding a work balance between both and giving enough time to my music, but also giving special time to the people that want me to make music for them.
Yeah.
I've found is the hardest thing.
Yeah.
And to find a balance between that, I guess, is probably the hardest thing. I don't know if you feel the same way.
Yeah, but like I'm a producer, but my career comes first.
Yeah.
So there's music I'll make that I know I want to be able to execute to 100. So those I tend to give to other people.
Right.
And then I always want to keep the best.
Yeah, that's fine. Same.
But I think the hardest part is the expectation that you're supposed to be one thing. So if you're a producer, people want you to So, and I always tell people that when people, like, let's say Kanye West was a producer rapper, you won't get, there's very few people who put him in the top 5 of rappers.
Yeah. No.
Or like Jay Dilla was also a rapper, but people talk more about his production. J. Cole is like a rapper producer, but people talk about rapping more. And I think that a lot of these guys, there's albums in their catalog that if you give any other top 5 rapper, it would boost their catalog.
Yeah.
So I'm always like, then what's the conversation we're having?
There's no point in
It's top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. Just a Band came out of a years-long hiatus recently.
Yeah.
What did you get to explore or do during this hiatus?
Just a Band was like the first connect to making music proper and grand scale for me. And we have done we have some crazy fast people to do this, fast people to do that. And sometimes if you're in a group, being in a group can be a comfort zone sometimes. And so when we took the hiatus and I had to stand on my own 2 feet, I was like, I had to really grind now for myself. And it's been good just to see all the things that I've been able to do over that time as a solo artist as well. So even when I'm comparing it gives me so much happiness. And then when it came back, like everyone's skill level had gone up.
Yeah.
Like these guys have made films that have won like some dope awards. I'm just like, that's cool to be a part of a crew that is so driven and so, I don't care what everybody else thinks, that's not for me. Like we're gonna make the things that we wanna see exist. And so that spirit has always given me, that sauce. Yeah, so when we came back and did that, I was just like, and we still have so much work that hasn't come out.
So you're like super proud.
Super proud, yeah.
Enough, but all the stuff that we've done individually
just exactly
elevated us.
Exactly.
You know.
Exactly. And also I always want to make stuff that ages well. So,
Yeah.
and I think a lot of the stuff, both in the group and myself, has aged well. Yeah. What is that one story you want to stop telling everyone?
One story I won't stop telling everyone. Okay. It was like at 2015, and we'd gone. Was it 2015? 2014, and I'd gone on a school trip with a bunch of friends. Right. We'd gone to this place called Fort Portal. I don't know if you've heard of it.
Was it like in geography or history or something?
No.
Fort Portal.
It's a this city in like Western Uganda.
Yeah.
And it's a really beautiful place. And so we'd gone hiking and stuff, and we found this really dope lake, and so we were going on this, like, it was like almost like a gangway or something to like go over the water. Yeah. And so I'm walking there with my friends. Yeah. And this thing is really rickety, by the way. Yeah. Like, it's clearly unstable, but we did care. Yeah. We just decided, let's go and walk towards the water. Yeah. And so all of a sudden, this thing that's really loose and the boards are cracking just gives way. Oh, right? My. My phone is in my pocket, right? Oh, shucks. And I don't know how, but instinctively, as I'm falling into the water, I reach into my pocket and just hold my phone out. And half my body like is literally in the water. Yeah. And everyone is like, dude, how the heck did you do that so quickly? I was like, my reflexes.
The phone.
Yeah, the phone. I didn't even I wasn't even thinking about it. All of a sudden, it just gave me. Yeah. And I just did this instinctively. Everyone was like, and everyone else, their phones were in their pocket. They didn't even think about it. I was like, guys,
now
you must always be on your toes.
I'm the one who's gonna call for help. Charge these people.
So I can't stop telling. I'm just like, guys, hey man, my reflexes was.
That's a really good story, man.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you have any that you can't keep telling? You can't stop telling people?
I can't. Okay. I have many, but there was a time I was playing Nyege. Nyege. It was like those fast days when it started. And I think they booked us in a tent or something. So when I went to check some acts out, and then coming back, I see someone with my bag. But I'm like, this can't be happening. Surely not. I'm like, I'm in the wrong. I was almost even saying sorry. But I'm like, wait, that's my bag. And the guy ran with my bag.
So you lost it?
I lost it, but they found it.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So that was a fun one. No more tents for me.
Which year of your game was this?
One of those first two early years. I think 2016, 2017, one of those. Oh. Yeah, and I never went to a tent again.
No, bro.
Over there.
Your game, man. You must plan.
Yeah. Need a track that you can live in.
The first time I went to Nigeria, I was in a tent as well. Yeah. And I just remember waking up and the sun is blaring hot, burning my skin. I was like, bro, I'm never doing this again. Yeah. Next time, I'm gonna come.
Accommodation,
guys.
Accommodation.
Hey, it's so important.
But it was fun. Like I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I won't do it again though.
Was that the last nigga you attended?
Yeah. Then it became like crazy big.
Yeah. Because I think 2017 was big as well. But I was there for 3 in a row.
Yeah. But the one was big, but not that big.
Yeah. Cool. Is your creative process for producing the same as it is for rapping or singing? How are they different or similar?
I'll make the music and then write to it. Mm-hmm. But sometimes when I'm working with other producers and they come with something that they feel would work for me, then I can write on it. But for the most part, I'll be making something as I'm I'm getting like a sketch for the hook,
Yeah.
and then like building it. But for the most part, towards the end, I finish everything together. Yeah.
I think that's pretty much the same for me.
Yeah.
I usually start with like a beat or maybe like a melody or something,
Yeah.
and then go into a beat. And while I'm making that, I'll be thinking about like
Writing.
a chorus, or maybe a verse or something.
Yeah.
Usually that's how it is, but sometimes in special occasions, like words will come to me,
Yeah.
or a melody will come to me in my head, and then I'll write it, and then I'll kind of make something to
Yeah.
that, which is super rare because it's a weird way of making music.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess ways of making music pretty similar.
Pretty similar. What does success look like to you?
Success. My music's playing all over Africa. I'm touring all over Africa, and really just living comfortably off my music. I think that's what success is to me. And being able to inspire people to create as well, or to enter music, or people who are hesitant, who have talent, to make that push. If I can inspire people in that way, I made it.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, how about you?
Moolah.
Moolah!
Moolah.
Money!
Got the money. But yeah, like to live comfortably off of it, to have it in the right places, the music. So it's like films, runways, the places where it really makes sense. And to just keep enjoying making music, because it's a tough career.
It is. It is. But as long as you enjoy it.
I enjoy it. So, but it's like it's a beautiful career, and I'm glad to have the tenacity for it.
And capability.
And capabilities.
Lots of people want to make music but don't have the tools.
The tools,
You know, and it's important to have those tools.
I think we're done here.
We're done.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap, guys.
It's a wrap like Rolex.
Like Rolex.
Thank you.